Good evening, Comedy Store. How are we? What a front row, a pimp and a man who wipes corpses. What a night. Who'd have thought it was your personality that cost you your relationship, mate? That'd be... With a job like that, that should have been nailed on. It's weird that that's not the worst thing you've found out about him. That's incredible. Fucking love it here, man. Love it. Thank you for coming out, and a special well done, because I know we've got some of them in. We've got some parents in, haven't we? We've got some parents? Yes, this is the thing, these people, because if you've not got kids, you're just here. It's easy, innit? But if you're a parent, this shit is everything, mate, innit? I can see it. This will have been in the Google Calendar for months for you. These people, they don't even give a shit about the night. They've just enjoyed sitting in the dark for a bit, haven't you? I can see it's like a spa day. Just, oh, thank God. We're fucking away from them, aren't we? Yes, listen, keep your hand down, mate. Go for it.
Where are his kids?
We're his kids. He's brought your DNA out. Yes, mate. It doesn't mean you're coming home with him, though, pal. They'll find you in a skip tomorrow. Fuck them too. We're done. I get it, mate. I get it, because I've got two myself. And when they went back to school on March the 8th, after that lockdown, that was the greatest day of my entire life. I'm getting aroused thinking about it, mate. Just, it was worth having this pandemic for that moment. It really was. We were met at the gate by the teacher. She said, I just want to allay your fears, Mr. Bennett. Olivia's going to be fine. We've got them all in individual bubbles. We've got a one-way system. Can I just stop you there, Miss Jenkins? I just want to say, I don't give a shit. I don't care if they're licking each other, mate. I don't care if it's 70 to a classroom, pressed against the windows, with fingers up each other's arseholes. You can have them. Yes, even you know they're dickheads. Get them in. I said to her, I've got a year's worth of cash in the attic to get through, Mrs. Jenkins. It's too hard, isn't it? It's too hard. Right, honestly, this is a true story, right? I will regularly now, it's reached the point I will regularly tell my wife, Gemma, that I'm going to go and put the bin out. And I just go and stand behind my own shed for about an hour. That is a night out for me, mate. You're looking at me going, that's a great idea, and it is. It's all I've got now. 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I'll be thinking, you'll soon be behind the shed, just stay strong. And I plan it. I've got beers in the water book, mate. I've got a buffet laid out on the trampoline. I even take the baby monitor, just so I can hear her struggling with both kids. That's a little... That's just for me, mate, that. I'm joking. It's only got 150-metre range. It doesn't reach, right? Once I was behind the shed, I'd been there hours, right? Because I'm an idiot, I should be helping. And I was on my phone, she came round the corner, she snatched it off and she went, give it here. I want to know what's more important than those children. She looked at it, she went, I'm tired, I'm emotional, I need your help, and I find you stood behind the shed, Googling this. What is MC Hammer's real name? That's incredible. That is incredible. Don't clap that, mate. That's neglect you're clapping. I chose that over my own fucking children. What is wrong with me, man? That's a priority over their lives. Don't apologise. I need some time away. My youngest daughter, Sophia, she's 5. I mean, I say she's 5. She's 3 when we go swimming, because I'm not an idiot. 4 on a bus, 3 on a train. That's the system, mate. It's the system, yeah. She's so confused. Every birthday is a genuine surprise for all of us now. She's just fucking wandering around. How old am I today then, Daddy? Depends what we're doing, darling, doesn't it? Have you checked the spreadsheet? You said Alton Towers. Right, well, getting that baby grow looks small, all right? Not paying 48 quid for you to go on some fucking teacups, no bed. It's a waste of time, innit, that day, innit? What does Daddy say? Get on board with the fraud. There's the cookie. Now stop talking, we're trying to breastfeed you. Listen, you've got to commit to it. Go through that turnstile with a 5-year-old hanging off your tit. They'll wave you through. Don't want to get involved in that family, let me tell you. She's really heavy and she bites me though, but... I'm still lactating at 42. It's too much admin when you've got little uns. Too much admin in life. Have we got any primary school teachers amongst us? Yes. Yes. Fucking hell, mate, you sound like you shouldn't be. You see how weird that was? Yes. Until they find out. So sinister. Well, I'm glad you're here. Who was it? Stand up. I'm just glad you're here. I am glad you're here, genuinely, because thank you for coming, because I want to say this. My daughter brings home stuff she's made under people like you. And I just want to say, on behalf of every parent in the UK, just fucking stop it. That would be There's no joke there. It's just I can't deal with it anymore. It's just relentless. My loft's like a fire hazard because of you bastards. We'll never solve climate change while you're doing potato prints. We might as well have driven an oil tanker into a family of puffins, you fuckers. Just keeps coming. Because you know what it is? It's not arts and crafts, it's emotional landfill. Because they know what they're doing. They put the name on it. Gemma's like, she's put a name on this one. So we really should keep it. No, we shouldn't. She's not Banksy. Get it in the fucking bin, mate. Worthless, this, isn't it? It's another picture of a sheep out of dried pasta, this one. No wonder there's a school meals crisis. Stop sticking it on paper and cook it. That's what... They don't care what they send, they just keep sending it. I got a card once from my daughter, Christmas. It said, to my favourite daddy. What the... There's no way to break that sort of news, mate, innit? I'm bringing my kids up in a world I don't understand anymore. I'm baffled by the whole thing. My eldest one, Olivia, she's a vegetarian. She's 10, which is great, right? But that's a world our parents never had to deal with. If you have a kid's birthday party now, the dietary requirements are ridiculous. Forms to fill in. Like one birthday, there was 2 vegetarians, a vegan, someone who was wheat intolerant, and a celiac. She said to me afterwards, Daddy, where can I have a party next year? I said, Holland and Barrett, mate. I think we're done. I don't know what else to do. We're blacklisted now. Because of you and your dickhead mates, with their principles, you're going to have to play Pass the Kale for 3 hours. Give out hemp pie bags of St. John's wort. It's going to be shit, mate. So it's a difficult era to be a kid, though. My heart goes out to them because they can't make mistakes. With social media, everything's recorded. If they do something wrong in 2021, they're going to get fired in 2041, right? It's happening all the time. When I was 15 at a house party, I got drunk and I pissed in my mate's fish tank. Now, I'm not proud of that, mate. Well, I am a bit. Because I think it was on top of a piano. I still don't know how I did it. He must have had to walk it in as the pressure dipped. 15-year-old prostate. But at least I didn't have to relive it 20 years down the line in a boardroom with Linda from HR. Then I just... Is you, Scott, here doing this on this video? I'm afraid it is, Linda. I was naive and stupid. Well, that might be the case. We're going to have to sack you. It goes against all our values here at Pets at Home. So can't have some kid coming to buy a goldfish, turn a corner and find you topping up Nemo, you monster. Honestly, it's just easier for my parents. I envy their lives. When they get in, if you've got older parents, it's so simple, isn't it now? Both of them are retired. My dad loves retirement. Because what he's doing is paying the world back one day at a time for all the misery it's caused him. Spite now. He sets his alarm 8 o'clock every morning, gets up, gets out into rush hour traffic. Just gets in everyone's fucking way. Oh, there's an ambulance behind me now, isn't there? Oh, nowhere to go, nothing to do. Sometimes he'll even take the car, mate. And, of course he takes the car. How else would you tow a caravan? But he's a great man. He's called Roy. London, that is a manly name, innit, that? Roy, do you know what I mean? Roy. People called Roy come out the womb already able to grout a bathroom. That's how hard that name... It's just in the DNA. He was born by caesarean section. I reckon the first thing he did was turn around to his own mother and give her a quote for the damage. Just came out smoking with a pencil. We'll skim that. Bit of plaster on there, see you chose it, love. Driving myself to playgroup, love. That's what I'm doing. All he gives a shit about now is bargains. He votes his whole day and he ropes me into it. I got a phone call the other week. He just said, son, do you like Muller rice? I was like, yeah, they're all right. Why? Lidl, 3 for 2, thank me later. Bang, that was it. That's the whole chat. It's like some shit Groupon, isn't it? Here's how bad it got. When our kids were born, both of them, right, they came out fast. And I'm talking really fast, London. Sophia came out like she was in the luge. And there was a noise like that. It was like a pygmy firing a blow dart. If it hadn't been for the umbilical cord, we'd have never found her again. That was just... That one's gone, that love. Fuck knows where that's gone. Fucking gone. Cleaners will find it when they have a whip round or something. Incredible. The whole birth was done in 32 minutes. It's staggering. I got outside. First person around was my dad. I said, Dad, I've got some news. He says, well, so have I. Yakult, 2 for 1 Asda. Get down. Get down now. Boxed them in some. I was like, have a day off, knobhead. Listen. Said it's a baby girl. She's wonderful. The whole birth was done in 32 minutes. He paused. I thought he's getting emotional. He went, 32 minutes? That's amazing. I bet he didn't even need to pay for the parking. I'm starting to become a parent to my parents. Why does that happen? Like, he got himself an iPad, right, a while ago, so he could FaceTime the kids. He's still not got the hang of it. It's the camera, right? He can't use the camera. For about 2 weeks now, we've been FaceTimed by a fridge freezer. There's nothing there. Imagine this. Nothing there. Nothing. Then all of a sudden, mate, accompanied by some heavy breathing. So imagine how fucking terrifying this is. It's like some weird horror film. It just comes out of the bottom corner. Here's Grandad. How's that little granddaughter today? Shitting herself, mate. It's not even 6:30. We've just been FaceTimed by the hills have eyes. You want to knock it off? She's never going to sleep again, this one. Be in therapy. Struggling with the sat-nav. Struggling. I was in the car with him the other week. He switches it on, he puts in the postcode, and then just doesn't follow it. He drives against it just so it has to reroute and agree with him. I'm in the car going, Dad, she just said to go left. He says, no. She always gets it wrong, this woman. Then he said, just you watch, look. She'll change your mind in a minute. What the fuck? I don't even know where to start with that. I'm glad I've had someone with me in this whole thing. I mentioned Gemma. We've been together now 2 mattresses. So long in it, 15 silent night years. We have them nights in, you know, where you snuggle up on the sofa, each of you on your own phones. Just browsing through Facebook to find the people you should have married. He doesn't hide behind his shed, does he? He's a real man, him. I met Gemma in the era before the dick pic, which is... Woo! That wasn't a thing. Now you're just firing them out from the morgue. Lay it next to someone's head. Sorry to do... Wet wipe it first. I can't send Gemma a dick pic now. Not what I want to, but after 15 years of marriage, she's seen that miserable organ from every single angle. There's no mystery. I might as well send her a picture of the slow cooker. Do you know what I mean? The only way a dick pic will be interested in our relationship is if she sent me one. That's where we're at now. We're very, very happy, though, as a couple. Very happy. Sorry, not happy. Tired. Fucking shattered. That's all we are, is a tired shit couple. It's so difficult. The other night, we were watching in the front room. She said, what are you doing over there? What are you up to? So I'm just going to put a film on. She went, what time is it? It's about 10:15. Why? She went, well, you can put it on, but we're not going to make it. When you watch, she went, it's past the cut-off. The cut-off! We're not going to make... Really serious. So she went, look, do the maths now. If this finishes 3 hours, it's going to be midnight. That is fucking madness. She said madness. I was like, it's just a film. I'm not leading you into battle. I was like, this can't be us. We aren't our parents. We can't go down like this. I says, come on. We're going to dig deep. We're going to put this film on. We're going to sit down. We're going to enjoy it. And we're going to chat about it. Like millions of other couples do. And we put it on. And we didn't make it. All I saw was that Netflix logo. And I was fighting. I'm rubbing my legs, slapping myself. I'm rubbing coffee into my gums. I look over, she's gone, bang. Straight down, you know when they go fast like that. Just a drawstring bridge of drool connecting a chin to a chest. And all I see for fucking an hour and a half out of my peripheral vision is this. If you're one of those people that's a nodder, just to let you know, it fucking pisses everyone off. Because you're neither asleep or are you one of you bastards? Pick say sleep or awake, pick one. Stop fucking hovering in the middle like this. Recreating the last moments of JFK. Just... feel like Jackie Onassis in here tonight. It's too hard, mate. It's too hard. I think we are very much in love. She's an amazing woman. I think she'd have more kids. I really genuinely do. But I'll tell you what puts me off, right? It's trying for a baby. It's one of the least romantic periods in your life. It is. I knew when Gemma was ovulating, because she'd start to like me again. Start to make me cups of tea, ask how I was. I think, yeah, I'm going to get fucking used again in a minute. Here we go. Come on, brace yourself. This shit's happening. And you have no choice, mate. You've got to go with it, because if you don't, someone else will. You've got to get... She's like, get up them stairs! I don't want to, I'm scared. Get up there, you mind you. Bring a cereal bar for energy. On the worst nights, I went through a multi-pack of trackers. She was an animal. I used to leave them on the bedhead, right? And I don't care how much you love each other, how strong that relationship is. After a certain amount of time, that sex act's just weird. It's just silent, eerie, angry, isn't it? It's just two people, two miserable people, just working on a project. You're just smashing genitals together. Mentally, you drift off. You're not even in the room. Just trying to find your happy place. Do you know where I am, baby? I'm behind the shed, my friend. You're in the morgue, I'm in the shed. I don't know what's more pathetic, to be honest. The shed. I remember my head was all over. These are genuinely some of my thoughts. Brace yourself. I'll be thinking, I'm going to have a bowl of cereal after this. I'll get this shit out of the way. I'm having some Cocoa Pops. Yes. Might even have Rice-A-Cup. I'm going to put them together. Ricey Pops. That's not... I sped up. I was excited. She still thinks it's her. It was the cereal. We'd sometimes have a full chat. A full fucking conversation. You're like, what happened to that quiche in the fridge? Behind the Yakults. The broccoli one. You've... what? You've thrown it out? I didn't have any of that. No, I am annoyed as it goes. So it's gone in the... Wednesday it went in the bin. Full quiche. Unbelievable, that. Still got a job to do. When we're finished here, we're going to have a row about that. I couldn't finish. I was too angry. I went and got it out of the bin. Refused to make babies with someone who got such a cavalier approach and left it up. So. Last thing I'm going to say, been an absolute joy, right? I think as parents... All right, I'll do another 2 hours. Anything to stop me going home and being a father. Here's the thing I've noticed, right? We've got to have a collective decision as parents. The swimming on a this weekend. We've got to stop that shit. No one enjoys it, do they? You clapping? Do you? She loved it. Are you her dad? Fucking Benjamin Button down the front. I remember when I used to take her swimming. You're as weird as the morgue guy. Come on, darling, into the family changing. I'm 27, you pervert. I'll push you around on a lilo. Fucking weird front row down here. I won't let these out. Do you know what it is, mate? The swimming's fine, but the getting changed is a Fucking not afterwards. You go every week thinking it's different. Get the changing bag, come on. It'll be better this week. Last week was a problem. It'll be better. And it's never better. It's always worse. I'm going to let you into a little secret. One of the worst things happened to me during a family swim, after the swimming, right? Because you're all crammed into the... We've been swimming. It was a shit, right? We're all crammed into this cubicle. There's tension rising. Gemma's annoyed with me. She's like that. Just get near the door. Get near the door. I said, darling, the handle is inside me. I think I am the door. Flesh everywhere. Even innocent moves are misconstrued. At one point, Gemma went to get a towel, caught me in the face with both breasts. Just, which after 10 years of marriage and 2 kids, technically foreplay. You take it, don't you? I'm trying to get dressed. My eldest daughter's getting dressed. The youngest one, she's messing about, right? She's running round. She's been an idiot. And as she does, she runs and she slipped on this puddle of water, mate. And she's, yes, he's with me on this. He's with me. He was next door with his oversized child. How's your A-levels going? Very good, yeah. If we keep moving round, the authorities will never trace us. Come on. And she, mate, on this water, she went over, and I see this out the corner of my eye. My fatherly instinct kicks in, so I drop everything, and I spin round to try and catch her. But because there's no room in there, and we're all bunched together, I turn, and I strike her. And you're right to cover your face. I only wish she'd have done the same, right? Full contact in the forehead with my own swinging testicles. Now, let me tell you something, London. I'm getting older, they're getting longer. That's all I'm going to say. And they pick up... They're not like yours, you tight squirrel balls, mate. They come in from... And there was like a draft, and... Because they were a bit talky, when they connected, a cloud came up. It was like someone had high-fived a weightlifter. Just... It could have been worse. Could have been eldest. She's a vegetarian. But the... Gemma couldn't deal with it. She just went into the corner like that. Just, oh, God. Oh, that's illegal, that. How could you do it, love? She's only 5. I said, she's 3, mate. When we go swimming, she is 3 years old. And people say things happen, accidents happen, mate, but I just don't think it's a family day out when you've teabagged your second born. But I'm going to say I don't regret it. I don't regret it because they haven't asked to go swimming since, so I've won. You've been an incredible audience. Thank you so much for coming out.